They used quite a few. They used the VFAT patents, but what if these should never have been issued because prior art existed? So the Microsoft VFAT patents, it's especially about one patent, VFAT. So those of you who used Windows, you probably know the 8.3 notation, which was then, they also had a longer notation where you could have arbitrarily long file names with the wiggle, the tilde. So they applied for a patent, and they actually got it. So they applied for it in 1996 and got it about 1.5 years later. And this patent was challenged by many people. Well, not by many people, but by a few companies. They challenged it and said, this is not novel, this is not original. There should be no patent. This patent should be bust. But it was upheld by various courts, which actually made the patent stronger, because then Microsoft said, these companies, they tried. They gave it their best shot. Didn't work. So they actually thought, we've got a really good patent. And this led to a lot more patent aggression from Microsoft against other businesses. But it was definitely not innovative, because in 1992, Linus Torvalds, you might know him, he described a similar method for the Minix file system. He never implemented it, but there was someone who asked, how can we do long file names on Minix? And what he said was, we can have a magic cookie at the end, and when a program sees that, then it should look in the next inode, and then the file name will continue there. And that's exactly what Microsoft did. And this was 4 years before they filed the patent. So in the Microsoft versus Motorola case, this is the evidence that Motorola gave, and Linus had gone to court to give his testimony, and an administrative law judge from the Federal Trade Commission actually said this patent is not valid. Microsoft can challenge it, but when a administrative law judge of the Federal Trade Commission says patent not valid, it's very unlikely someone else will reinstate it. So this patent is gone.